So CoSpaces is a VR creation tool, so a tool for kids to create their own virtual reality environments or experiences. So the environment starts off a little, I guess, like CAD software in a great big open space. You start with a camera, which obviously you can move around and adjust and do things you like with. Down the bottom, you've got a number of things you can bring in, so you can change the environment if you want to use a preset environment in the background. We can head to the library. We've got a selection of sort of low polygon objects, so we could bring in this very large rocket. Just here you've got 3D objects as well along a similar line. You can bring in building blocks, pieces like walls that we can then kind of extend out. You can add other pieces like text boards, just kind of write on text pieces if we wish. We can obviously raise those up, stick them to the wall if we wish. Back in the environment, sorry, you can add like an image under the ground and sort of a soundtrack or audio that you want in here as well. But where this really becomes good for us is that you can search for images here, and you can add in your own images. But if you hit the upload button in there, you can actually upload your own stuff. So we've had the kids to upload your own images and audio here. We've had the kids sort of dig into their Google Drive and upload from there on their Chromebooks. You've actually got a lot more options inside when you double click on an object that you can do. So we can have a look at lots of things to do with the size here. So we could wind back the scale here. Then you can then use something like the coding interface here. So there's a Blockly interface, and you could sort of very simply say, well, the rocket's activated, which in the viewer here will just be a click, but in the VR that might be a press of the button on the VR headset when you actually look at it. But then you could have it do something if you like. So there we go. So we can have it fly up in the air when it's activated here. But yeah, so you can build quite rich environments using the code element of it. You could animate those things and have them interact with each other and speak and do all sorts of things that you might want to do. You can always play in the browser just to see what it's going to look like. We can obviously activate this rocket as it was programmed to do when it's interacted with. Students creating different sort of stuff. So this was one of the students just creating some text panels just to explain some different things for their exhibition, for the PYP exhibition. Got another group here who again have done something similar, so about textile wastage. So they've made like a virtual exhibition of some of the pieces, which was no effort at all when they've already done a lot of these things, just to be able to bring them in and create this different kind of space as well. So overall, CoSpace is one of those things I'm really quite excited about. Doing this sort of thing, creating these virtual environments, wasn't really possible outside of things like Unity, and it certainly wasn't accessible to primary school students. So this is really good for us, and the ability to do some of the other stuff that's coming soon with it, bringing in 360-degree photos that you can wrap around an environment, so we can create our own virtual tours or our own virtual versions of places that the students have visited using something like Cardboard Camera. It's really exciting as well. So yeah, it's a great one to give a go. Just let the students free on it and see what they can make and do some amazing stuff.